government of Addis Ababa Education Bureau in collaboration with Addis Media Network. I'm Abdullah Governor. Students, did you remember what we learned in the previous class? Good. In the previous class, we talked about personal pronouns. Do you know what pronoun means? Pronoun means the word which replaces noun. Is it clear? Just like I, we, you, she, he, it, they, and so forth. Yeah? Such kinds of words can be considered as personal pronoun. So, and also this personal pronoun can be used as subject, object, and possessive pronoun. For example, I is the subject. If we use here, I played football. I'm the subject. Is it clear? In this sense, the verb is played. Football is the object. Clear? So I can say, I played it. The word it replaces what? Football. Clear? Good. And also here, it can be used as object or receiver of the action. She told me, when we say it, she told me the information. When I said, told me, the word me is just functioning as what? Object. She is what? The subject. Is it clear? And also we talked about compound pronouns. Compound pronouns are the pronouns which take self and service. For example, you can say myself, ourselves, yourself, themselves, herself, himself, itself, and so forth. Is it clear? Nice student. Okay, our today's topic is just about writing sentence. Sentence. Students, before we proceed our today's lesson, it's better if we have some objectives. At the end of this lesson, you are going to describe what sentence is. Is it clear? And also then you are going to write your own sentence. Ready? Bravo. Students. So, what is sentence for you? What is a sentence? Tell to your parent. You have only 5 seconds, enough. Bravo, I hope you told to your parent. Isn't it? Nice. What is a sentence? Do you know what a sentence is? Yes? A sentence means a combination. It's a combination of words which are arranged and organized well. Because simply bringing words together may not be said a sentence. They should be organized and arranged based on the language that we're talking about, that we are writing in. Is it clear? For example, in English, when we're using just subject, then plus verb plus object. Look, this one is just the structure of English language affirmative sentence. Subject, verb, object. Maybe in another language, we can use different structure. Is it clear? For example here, we can say he writes the story. When we say here, in this sentence, this one is the subject. Is it clear? Before we write what sentence is, it's better if you know what the subject means. Is it clear? Here, he writes the story. So, in this sentence, which one the verb? This one the subject, this one is the verb. Verb means any action word. The action word that we use in our daily speech. Clear? Writes the story. Come on here. The story is the object. The receiver of the action. Because someone writes a story. So in this sentence, we have to identify what the subject, the verb, the object means. So, what subject here? Do you know what subject means? Subject means doer of the action. Of the action. So what about verb? Verb is action word. Action word or words. What about object? Object. Object means who receives the action. The action applied on the object. So object means the receiver. The receiver of the action. I hope I'm clear here. Object, verb, subject. So here, he writes the story. This is the structure that we use to talk about positive statement. Is it clear? Good. Now, let me give you just an activity which should be done because you're familiar with writing sentence. Write 2 activities that you did last week or yesterday or something in the past. To write this one, you have 30 seconds. Bravo. I hope you wrote it. Is it clear? Come on. Let me give you an example. We discussed personal pronoun. Personal pronouns yesterday. This is the sample of an example. Okay? We discussed personal pronouns yesterday. My brother read an interesting storybook. An interesting storybook. Look, if you write just like this, and others is possible. This one is a sample, okay? Here, in this sentence, look, here is the subject. The subject is we. Here is also, this one is the subject. What about the word discussed here? Discussed is, yes, this one is verb. What kind of verb is it? Is it present tense, past tense, or future tense? This one is past tense. So this means this one is verb 2. Something happened maybe yesterday or something in the past. Okay? So what about personal pronouns? Personal pronouns in this sense, discussed personal pronouns. This one is object. We discussed about this one. Clear? My brother read an interesting story. Read an interesting story. Don't say read, because we said what happened just maybe last week or something in the past. Okay? My brother read an interesting story book. So in this sentence, this one is verb. What kind of verb is it? Yes, this one is verb 2, because we are talking about something which happened last week. An interesting story book. When we say here an interesting story book, this one is the receiver. Okay, the receiver of the action. The action is just applied on this book. Okay, so this one is just object. Put in your mind. Object means the receiver of the action. We've said so far, isn't it? Good. Students, now let's discuss some types of sentence. Sentence-based nature can be classified based on their structure and their function. Today, we will talk about the sentence, which is functionally. Okay? Functionally, sentences are classified into 4. Clear? These are kinds of sentence. Look, statement. Do you know what a statement means? A statement means the sentence that we use to transfer certain information, facts, opinion, and so forth, okay? If we are talking about facts, or if you're talking about opinion, this can be used as a statement. As we've said so far, yes, here we have 2 brothers. We have 2 brothers. That's the reality, okay? We have 2 brothers. And then we can say, I am a teacher. I'm a teacher. Look, this one the reality. Okay? Human is mortal. Look, this one is also the reality. So this can be said a statement. Sometimes it can be said declarative sentence. The second one, the second kind of sentence, this one is imperative sentence. Imperative sentence. Okay, before we say something about here, in this sense, the sentence is just ended in full stop or period. Okay, look, here's a full stop, here's a full stop, here's also the full stop. It should be ended in what? In full stop. Is that clear? What about imperative sentence? We use here imperative sentence if we are talking about ordering someone to do something. Command. To command. To give an instruction. Give an instruction. Yes, to order. To order someone to do something. And the others. Most of the time, this kinds of sentences ended in period or full stops. Sometimes maybe it can be ended in exclamatory or exclamation mark. Example. Open the door. Open the door. Write your homework. Write your homework. Give me your pen. Me your pen. Look, just open the door. I'm just ordering someone to open the door. Isn't it? Write your homework. Just your teacher is just ordering you or commanding you to write your homework. Give me your pen. Give me your pen. And this one is also the kinds of polite expressions just to ask someone something. Is that clear? Nice. Students, in this sentence, where is the subject? Can you tell me? Please tell to your parent, student's parents, please let the student tell what the subject of the sentence is. Good. The subject of the sentence or the imperative sentence is the subject. The subject of this sentence is you. Bear your mind, don't forget. The subject of imperative sentence is you. The speaker knows that as you are the subject. So, rather than saying, the students, do your homework, it's better if we say what? Do your homework. Please, open the door. Please, clean the class. Here, so in this sense, the subject is just hidden. It's hidden. It's not just written on this one in clear ways. So the subject of this sentence is you. Is it clear? I hope I'm clear. Nice. Let's go to the next point about interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. Look, I hope you have some information about interrogative because we talked about this point in the previous lessons. Is that clear? Nice. So when we say interrogative sentence, we mean that question sentence. Question sentence. Question sentence. Here, for example, in this sentence, we use question mark. We use question mark. For example, here, question mark, you know that this one, question mark, at the end of the sentence, at the end, okay? For example, what are you doing? Look, what are you doing? It is ended what? And question mark, okay? What about the second one? Where are you? Where are you going? Where are you going? It is ended what? In, yes, question mark. Are you a doctor? Are you a doctor? This one is very simple. Are you a doctor? We started from verb to be, then the subject. Okay? Are you a doctor? What about when? Why? And the others. When? When did you? When did you? Yes? When did you come? When did you come? Why? Why are you? Why are you? Yes? Laughing. Why are you laughing? Look, interrogative sentence, as we've said so far, it is ended in question mark. So, what are you doing when we said we used question mark? We use such kinds of sentence to get some information. For example, if you are not clear about the subject that we are teaching you, you can say, can you tell me? Can you help me? Or maybe you can say, can you say it again? Okay? Because that is not clear for you. At the end of such sentence, we have to use question mark. Is it clear? Maybe the question or interrogative sentence can be direct or indirect. When we say direct, this one is just the direct question. Indirect question means, for example, can you help me? When you say, just you are asking me in indirect ways, using different polite expressions. Is it clear? Nice. Now I'm going to give you an activity which should be done within 1 minute. Activity 2. Look. Write 3 questions. Using WH words. WH words. Number 1, why? Number 2, where? Number 3, how? Make your own question. Then show it to your parents, students' parents. Please don't forget to encourage them. Thank you very much. Okay, good. I hope you did it. Nice, nice, student. So, what do you say about this one? Why? When do we use the word why? If you want to know about the reason, okay? Why something happened, okay? So you can say, why are you writing this letter? This letter. Why are you writing this letter? Why are you writing this letter? This means you want to know the reason why that person is writing. What about where? Where? Maybe you can make so many sentences, okay? Where did you go last week? Where did you go last week? Look. What about how? Just we use where to ask about what? Yes, to ask about place. What about how? How? We can say a very simple one. How old are you? How old are you? How are you? Is it clear? Nice student. Now, let me say something about WH cases. WH cases in some concepts. When do we use what? Where? Why? How? Which? And also, maybe we can say here, whose. Okay, come on here. When do we use what? What can be used to ask about things or information. If you want to know some information, that can be used based on the question. What about where? When do we use where? Where is used to ask about, yes, places. To ask about places. What about why? Why? Why can be used to ask about what? Well, to ask about reason. Reason means why something happened. If you want to know the reason and you want the justification, you can ask why. It's a very important question, especially if you want to know about deep information about something, you can use why. Why did you say that? Why did you tear my book? Okay? So, what about how? How is just used to ask about. To ask about the manner of something. The manner of something. Or maybe somebody. The manner of something. Or somebody. What about which? Which one is the best answer? Yes? Which one is yours? Yes? Which is just for what? To ask about what? About choice. Or just for option. For option. We can use it for option. What about whose? Whose pen is it? Whose pen is it? Yes? Whose pen is it? Just to ask about or to ask who owns something. Who owns something. Who owns something means the person who asked this question is just wanted to know who owns that pen, that pencil, that book, and something else. It belongs to someone, isn't it? So the person who asks such kinds of question is just he or she wants to know about the owner of the thing, the owner of the material that we're talking about. Is it clear? Nice student. Now I want to give you an activity about this concept because it's very important. Sure, you are ready, yeah? Are you ready? Good. Activity 3. Activity 3. Right. These WH words on the space provided. Space provided. This one is just incomplete sentence. Blank is your brother's name. Number 2. How did you, blank, did you visit your uncle? Your uncle. Blank, are you from? Blank, are you from? You, are you from? Number 4. Blank is the correct answer. The correct answer. Number 5. Blank so all of them are just questions here. Now let me give you the words which should be the answer. Whose, where, how, what, which, and when. Now among the given words, you can put the word which is appropriate for the space provided. Are you ready? Do it for 1 minute. Okay, nice students. It's good job. So here, blank is your brother's name. Yes? Blank is your brother's name. Whose is, where is, how is, what is, which is, where is. Which one the best answer? Yes? The answer should be what? What is your brother's name? Just I'm asking for information, okay? What about the second? Blank, did you visit your, here, I should be here. I hope you add it, okay? So, how blank you visit your uncle? Which one the best one? Whose, where, how, what, when, and which, when. The best answer is, yes, when. When did you? Because we're talking about the time, okay? It's the best one is this one, okay? Maybe the answer, another can be the answer. But the best one is when in this sentence. Blank are you from? Blank are you from? Just I'm asking about place, yeah? So we can say here, where? Where are you from? What about the first one? Blank is the correct answer. Whose? Where? Which? Which one? Because this one is a choice. The alternative. Blank pen is it. Blank pen is it. This one is about ownership. Who owns the pen? So, as we have discussed so far, we have to answer what? Whose? Whose pen is it? Whose pen is it? This one's number 5. Whose pen is it? Is it clear? I hope everything is okay. You're welcome. Let's go to the next point. The next point is just about exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence. Students, do you know what exclamatory sentence means? Yes, we use exclamatory sentence to talk about what? Something which is surprise. Amazing mean in other ways. Amazing. And there's something which shows what? Sadness or sorrow. Or sorrow. This means sadness. Especially, we use such kinds of sentence to talk about something which is unexpected. Okay, unexpected. For example, we can say here, such kinds of sentence just contains some words. It's like, ouch, oh, just like that, okay? Wow, oh my God, and so forth. Huh? So you can say here, ouch, I cut my finger. Let's say you're doing something using a knife, okay? You're doing something using a knife. Then unknowingly, the knife cut your finger. Then you can say, ouch, I cut my finger, okay? So in this sentence, we have to use exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. Oh, how big he is. Oh, how big he is, we can say. Something which is unexpectedly big, okay? Extremely big, extremely ugly, extremely unexpected. So we can say, oh, how big he is. And also maybe we can say, oh my God. Oh my God. I finished the project. This is just a strong emotion. Huh? Oh my God, I finished my project. We can say, okay? Oh my God, I finished my homework. It's possible. It's possible there. Okay, so another one is, maybe in this word you can use OMG. This means, oh my God. How? We can start from how. How beautiful. How beautiful she is. how beautiful she is. We can say such expressions. Is it clear? So, using just this kinds of sentence, we can talk about our strong feeling, our emotions. And also, if something makes you happy, if something happened without your plan or unknowingly, you can use such kinds of the words. So in this sentence, which words indicate exclamatory? Just listen here. Ought. Oh. Oh my God. How beautiful, how big he is. Can be used, okay? Nice, I hope this one is clear for you. Okay? Come on. Let me give you an activity which should be done at home. Homework. The first instruction says, write your own sentence using these words. Number 1, go. Number 2, wash. Number 3, buy. Number 4, play. The first one will be done here, just as example. Is it clear? Go. Which subject is good? I go. It's possible. We go. You go. They go. What about he? She goes. He goes. It goes. So, let's say something about we. We go to school. We go to school every day. One example. So, do the last one. The last 3 concepts. The second instruction. The second homework. This will be about WH question. Write 5 questions about something or about things, because we said about something which is not clear for you. Not clear for you. This means just about interrogative sentence. Is it clear? So we can use these words. Number 1, where. Number 2, which. Number 3, how. Number 4, whose. Let's do the first one. Okay? Where. We've said so far about where. This is used to talk about place. If you want to know about place. For example, you don't know where bank is it. You can say what? Where is Awash Bank? Where is Awash Bank? Just you can use such kinds of expressions. Is it clear? Nice. For the next class, everybody, you have to do this kinds of questions. Then make your own. Is it clear? Nice. Let's summarize what we've talked Ilya? We talked about what? About sentence. Sentence means is a combination of words which is just arranged and organized well. In the sentence, at least there should be subject, verb. If necessary, we can add what? Object. But object is not mandatory. Object is not mandatory. Maybe we can say, for example, I played. That's all. That's the sentence, okay? But to make it more clear, we can say, I played football. I played volleyball. Is it clear? Okay. Then, and also we talked about types of sentence, which is based on their function. Functionally, sentences are classified into 4. These are statement. The statement means, in other ways, the sentence that we use just to know about fact, to report something, okay? To talk about your opinion. We can use different kinds of what? Statement. For example, we have 25 students in this class. We have 25 students in this class. This means a statement. It goes from subject, verb, object. Is it clear? And also I'm just delivering what? I'm delivering the fact. The next one is about imperative sentence. Imperative sentence means the sentence that we use to talk or maybe to give a comment or maybe to order someone to do something, to give an instruction. Is it clear? And also, we talked about, let me give you an example about what? Imperative sentence. For example, give me your mobile. Borrow me your computer. In this sentence, the subject is you, because I and you are talking together. Okay? The speaker knows who the subject, and the listener knows. Is it clear? Bravo. What about the next point is about interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence is the sentence that we use to talk about what? To talk about question. If something is not clear for you, if you want to know about something, as we've said earlier, what is used to ask about some information or about things? Where is for place, which is for option. Is it clear? And there's another point is what? Another point is when for time, why for reason, whose for ownership. Is that good? Good. And the last point is about exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence, the sentence that we talk about to express our strong feeling, a strong emotion. Just, for example, being happiness, amazing, surprising, and sorrow or sadness. Is that clear? Good. Students, for the next class, you have to do the given activities. Is that clear? For today, bye. See you.